Hi guys, Zane Baker here in the house and welcome to today's video. Today is an energy update card reading, so there will be 3 cards for you to select from, and there are also crystals to help with this reading. Now before we dive into this reading, I want to set the intention of the reading before I share with you what the reading is. There are 3 piles with 3 crystals. I'm going to guide you through a short meditation so you can select the pile that is most relevant to you. After you go through the meditation and you select the pile, we're going to go into the card and the crystal combo and see what that means for you. Now before we dive into the reading, please like, comment, and share. Give this video a subscribe so you can get a notification whenever we release a new video like this one. And now let's go to the meditation. So let's begin. Put your hands on your heart. On the screen you're going to see 3 cards with 3 crystals. Close your eyes and take a deep breath with me. Hold the breath at the top of your lungs and then release. And then ask your spirit, your higher self, the part of you that knows what's best for you in this current, present, divine moment. Ask that part of you, what do I need to know today about the area of my life that I'm going through right here, right now? And just sit with it for a second or two. And then when you feel ready, open your eyes. And there are 3 cards before you. Select the card that resonates with you. Select the card that resonates with you. If a specific crystal resonates with you, then select that crystal and that card pile. And now I'm going to reveal what this reading is all about. So those of you who selected the card combo of the green crystal, this is a green aventurine. Green aventurine is great for manifesting wealth, manifesting abundance, manifesting your heart desires, pretty much. It charges the heart chakra, and when the heart chakra is fully charged, it really gives us the ability to make heart-centered decisions instead of mind-centered decisions. This is the pile of wealth, the pile of abundance, and this card is the card that came for you. Strategy. Strategy is the card that came for you. And oh my gosh, number one, I am really thrilled that the card of strategy came to those who want to manifest wealth in their life. Because guys, a lot of times when we want to manifest wealth, we really don't have an idea how we're going to do it. Especially if you're in a job, you're wondering like, how on earth am I going to create wealth? I have a job, that job has a limited salary or a maxed salary, and that's about it. And what I feel is coming through that the card of strategy has showed up is that you need a game plan. So if you are not a person who knows how to set a game plan for a business strategy or investing in stocks or creating a portfolio or maybe doing some real estate, then I'm getting the guidance that there is the right resource for you out there. You just want to do your due diligence. Don't hastily just select someone and regard them as the expert. Check them out online, do some research, do some online reviews to see if that teacher or that mentor or that course is the right thing for you. So maybe part of the strategy for you is to find the right information that can help you create wealth. Now another thing that I'm getting the guidance from, whenever the feather shows up, whenever a feather shows up in your life, it's a really good sign that the divine spirit, your angels, your guides are supporting you in finding solutions. So solutions and strategies goes hand in hand. When you have a strategy to find a solution to challenges or problems in your life, then solutions, that's how you find them. When you actually take the time to look at what is happening in your life and figure out what needs to occur in order to solve the problem or the challenge. So notice the signs, notice what's showing up in your life right now. Notice the discussions, the conversations that you have with people around the topic of wealth. If you're around people who are always concerned for money or depressed about money, then that just tells you that that part of it is within you. That's why it's harmonizing and those things are coming to your presence. So maybe part of the solution is to create a money consciousness or a high vibrational consciousness around the topic of money. I'm going to link to a video from one of my favorite mentors, Brad Yates. I look forward to the day that I meet that man. He has created such a huge shift in my life just by applying the energy of emotional freedom technique. I'm gonna link to the video where he did a specific tapping about releasing money worries and creating money consciousness. And I feel this could be part of your strategy and part of finding the solution to whatever that you find in your life. Another thing I'm getting for you guys for this card is do a brain dump. Sit down and put all your ideas, list them down on a piece of paper. List down all of the things that comes to your mind when it comes to the topic of manifesting money, creating money, building wealth, creating financial abundance, financial freedom. List all these ideas down and find what you are missing. If you're missing the knowledge part, there's a lot of information to learn about that. Brad Yates, underneath this video in the description, going to share with you how to create money consciousness. If you really want to dive in even deeper into Brad Yates' trainings, I will include the training that I did personally, and it's a fantastic training. It's very hands-on, so you take the training, you apply it. It's a beautiful training. Every human who is struggling with wealth or have had wealth in the past and lost it, they really need to watch that video because it's going to create the new energy of wealth in your life. It's a magnificent video, and I hope you really guys enjoy it. So that's the energy for card number one. Get a game plan, get a strategy. Don't get distracted by the noise. Find the right teachers. Clear your mind from the junk and put a game plan together, and wealth will manifest. I'm going to include a blog underneath for those who want to learn more about the crystals, because I don't want the show to turn into a 2-hour session. So if you want to learn more about the crystals, their qualities, what they do, it's going to be actually in the blog underneath this video. Now the second pile, those of you who selected the second pile, it is the pile of love. It is the pile of love, and it has the energy of the beautiful, beautiful rose quartz. This is probably one of my first crystals I got. Literally, like my first visit to a crystal shop, and I selected this one without me knowing what the rose quartz is all about. Rose quartz, guys, is all about opening the heart chakra. It's all about really putting us in a place of love and caring and compassion and understanding. And for those who want to know a little bit more about their love life or what love has in store for them, this is the card for you. The card in and itself tells me that some of you in the love department, regardless of gender, guys, regardless of gender, that some of you in the love department, you are ready to give love. You are ready to receive love. If you notice, there is a heart in his hand and a heart on his leg. That means he's ready to give and receive love. And a lot of time when we're ready to give and receive love, we set our own limitations. Like, I want the love to be this way. I want the love to look like that. And we miss the signs about the type of love that is heading our way. So the first card about strategy, what I'm getting the guidance for people who selected love, do the strategy session in the area of love. Sit down and ask yourself, what type of a lover I want to attract in my life? What type of a person, what type of a man, of a woman, of a human that I wanted to have in my life? What are their core values? What are their views? How you want them to compliment you? How you want them to challenge you? These are all things that many people don't ask themselves when they want to manifest love in their life. And what happens is they get half of the manifestation. They want love, but they manifest someone that might not be compatible. So they experience the love for a little bit. And in my opinion, that's not love. That's just lust or chemistry. But when they experience it and then they start to realize, like, we don't have things in common, we don't see eye to eye on certain things, and then that initial chemistry fizzles, and before you know it, they break up, and then the person goes back to ground zero. If you're a gal wanting to manifest a guy, what do you want him to look like? What do you want him to carry with him as an energy? Do you want him to be caring? Do you want him to be loving? Do you want him to be protective? Do you want him to be affectionate? These are all things you want to write down. For the guys in the house, I'm getting the guidance that you know the woman or the man of your dream, but you're still in your head. You're still in your head. Get out of your head. You really want to get into your heart. That's why I included the rose quartz, because I feel that some of you guys, and even gals, you've been hurt in the past, and that hurt has closed your heart. So right now you long for that love to come to your life, but part of you is like, I don't want to be hurt again. So to do this, you want to heal the heart. If you have a rose quartz, ladies and gentlemen, get it, hold it in your hand, and as you hold the crystal in your hand, hold the image of the person of your dream. Hold the image of the person of your dream, how they look like, how they sound like, how they talk like, how they walk like, how they treat you like, how they love you like, and just be so vivid. And also say, thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. You thank the divine for the manifestation before it even happens. And you center yourself in that manifestation. Also, I'm getting some guidance that guys and gals, if you are interested in love, love yourself first. That explains why there is a heart sitting in his lap. Love yourself first. When you love yourself first, that's when you manifest love back into your life. I love how these cards, they just speak. They speak volume. They speak volume. And also, if you look at the look on his face, it's a determined look, but also it's a look of, I'm ready and I want it. And maybe even a look of like, I want it so bad. If that's how you feel right now, then simply just open your heart to receiving and go at it from a state of open to receive, in a state of I miss it, I want it so bad. When you're in a miss it, want it so bad, you're in lower vibration. When you're in an I'm open to receive the love, the manifestation of love in my life, then that's what happens. You manifest the love because you are feeling the love. And this brings me to the third pile. The third pile is the pile of the citrine. Citrine is a beautiful crystal for charging our center of power, and this is the solar plexus. I selected this crystal in specific for the people of the third pile, which is all about health, because I felt that many times when the matters of health show up, we feel powerless. We feel like we have no say or no idea what to do. And guys, I have had so many different things that happened in my life that I self-healed. Now I have to share this as a disclaimer. I'm not saying that if you do the things I'm sharing with you, you're gonna heal. I'm not saying that. I cannot say that. What I can tell you is, from my experience, when I open myself to receiving the healing, then the healing occurs. And sometimes if the healing doesn't occur, that means there is resistance. And that's when I go to a doctor and let the medical field take care of the things that they need to take care of, which is the symptoms. And I take care of the actual underlying emotional thing that led to the dis-ease. Disease is just simply a state of dis-ease. And guys, if you really want to understand how your body speaks to you through ailments and through aches and pains, then there's a book by Ina Segal called The Secret Language of Your Body. I highly encourage you to read that book. I'll put a link to it in the description because it's a magnificent book. It's a book to be added to the library of any human who want to live long and live with longevity and have the power, feel empowered to take charge of their health. So let's see what this card is all about. Adjacent possibilities. Wow. Wow, guys. Guys, this is really marvelous, because I was just saying earlier how people, when they have health issues, they feel powerless. They feel like have no options or no say in what to do. This card is telling us that there are possibilities all around us. Look at all these doors. opening in every area of life, and in this specific situation, in the areas of your health. So if you went to a doctor and you're not happy with the diagnosis, adjacent possibilities, go get another diagnosis. If the diagnosis doesn't resonate with you, or the way that the doctors want to handle it doesn't resonate with you, meditate on it, pray on it, look for alternative ways of healing. Medicine is meant to work in unison with other form of medicine. Energy medicine is a magnificent field. I studied energy medicine deeply. I'm actually working on a crystal certification with the goddess Hibiscus Moon. Oh my gosh, I love that class. And I'm studying the energy, because the more I understand how all of us and everything around us, live or inanimate, are made of energy, and how those energies could be influenced with thoughts, with crystals, with beliefs, with heart-mind coherence, with so many other energy techniques, I'm getting like strong understanding of how we can heal ourselves by understanding ourselves. So start by understanding yourself. And I keep getting the strong guidance right now, and I don't know why, and I'm just going to say it. Louise Hay's book, You Can Heal Your Life. I have very strong guidance that you need to get that book. You really need to get that book. That book has healed so many past scars within me. Guys, you've heard my story. I've shared it in multiple videos. I was born and raised in Baghdad, Iraq. I grew up my entire life in a war zone. I've seen death, I've seen killing, I've seen rapes, I've seen a lot of things that a child should have not seen. And those have created a lot of scars. And one of my first healing books that I read was the book You Can Heal Your Life by Louise Hay. And oh my gosh, I cried buckets. I released a lot of pain that I was just stuffing down in my body. I released it. So I get the guidance that some of you need to get that book and study it. I'm going to link to it underneath this video. And also, guys, there will be a blog accompanying this video. It'll be in the description underneath this video. Make sure you check out the description, guys. I really jam-packed them with a lot of information, research studies, blogs, resources to get crystals, resources to download and get meditations. So it's going to be a really, really wonderful resource for you underneath this video. So alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a like, give it a share. Also, let me know in the comments what part of the reading resonated with you, what part of it felt most relevant to you and your situation. I love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you again later this week with another video. Till we speak again, may the rest of your life be the best of your life, and namaste.